Telephone call from young Cardi, said it's slit. Call the young Lord, A$AP Bari, he legit. Money.
What's going down YouTube? It's your boy Barber Sue back at it again, Barber Sue TV. Thank you for tuning in today. Today we're going to be filming another mid-fade tutorial. But today was a pretty dramatic transformation. Dude came in some pretty long hair and he came out looking pretty clean. So let's get it, guys.
Alright guys, so you just want to start off by combing down the hairs, wetting it down, and just make that horseshoe part. Alright, next I'm just taking that long number 3 and just taking down most of the bulk so I can start my fade. I do this first before I set my guidelines just because it makes it a little easier when setting the guidelines. So yeah, it just creates an easier canvas when you take off a lot of that bulk beforehand. I'm just taking the clip over comb technique, knocking the rest of that bulk just so I have an easier canvas to work with again. Next, you just want to set in your first guideline, and I usually try to leave a bit of a hook just so when I line them up it's not completely bald right there, and then I contour this to the client's head. Everyone has a different head shape, so you want to contour accordingly. But yeah, just another piece of advice: when setting your first guideline in, or any guideline, you want to make sure you don't go too high, because you'll end up correcting it as you go, and so naturally it'll get higher. So you just want to make sure you don't go too high and end up with a higher fade than what you wanted. Right here guys, I'm just taking my wall detailer, just kind of knocking all the stubbles, or as much as I can. Just get right under that line. When doing this, it's really important, make sure you flick out right before you hit that line, just so you don't create a really harsh guideline. You just end up creating more work for yourself. You have to go back and fix it. Here I'm just taking some shave gel, taking my easy blade, just knocking the rest of the stubbles, making it as smooth as possible. Doing this step creates another level of gradiency in your fade and makes it way cleaner. Right here guys, I'm taking my number 1 guard, closing the lever, and making my next guideline. Just about an inch up from the last guideline. Stay
I just like the sound of it.
Right here guys, I'm just taking the guard off, closing the lever all the way, and starting to flick out on that first guideline. Sorry for the bad angle, we can't really see it, but you'll see on the other side. Next, I just open up the lever just about 25%, do some more fading. Just remember to flick out, flick out, flick out. As you guys can see, I do a lot of detail work in between guards. I just opened up the lever, close the lever, and just take out a lot of the dark spots when I see them. Next, you want to grab your number 2 guard, close it, reach your next guideline. Remember, about an inch up, stay pretty decent throughout. Right about here, I grab my number 1 guard, close the lever, start flicking out that guideline. Remember guys, the farther you go up, just open up the lever another 1/4 inch. Just keep going up, flicking out, flicking out. Right here, I'm grabbing my 0 guard to get the rest of that line out. And if you're a barber, you all know that 0 guard be saving you. Yeah. So yeah, just take that 0 guard, close the lever, and just flick out the rest of that line. You should be good. But yeah guys, I took off that 0 guard, just taking that no guard lever close and just doing some more detail work, open lever as I see need fit. Yeah, if you know me, you know detail is a huge part of my barber game, so yeah, just make sure you guys stay true to the details. It really does show in the result. Now right here, I'm getting ready to cut down the top. He wanted a couple inches off, so I'm just starting by wetting down the hair. He had really thick and curly hair, so it's kind of hard to work with, but just wet it through and you'll be good. Now, the way I like to cut the top, I like to go at it straight cut just to kind of get the length that I desire. And I usually tone it down to the back to where the back's shorter and it has like a gradual fade into a longer front. And then after that, I like to point cut to kind of texturize it, and then I go back in with my texturing scissors and create a lot of texture by thinning it out in areas where I see most fit. Alright, so I'm getting ready to line them up right now. And when it comes to lining up, it's honestly pretty simple. I stay true to 2 rules and 2 rules only. Keep it as natural as possible. And rule number 2, keep it as sharp as possible. So yeah, with that being said, I'm just taking the comb, kind of pushing the hairs out of the way. And yeah, line up that box and get that hook real sharp. That's pretty much it for the lineup. Alright, so I'm just grabbing my razor edge right here, shout out to Easy Blade, and then again, just make sure you go out at an angle and pull the skin so it's really tight to the face. Less of the chance of you cutting them. You know, as long as you do that, you'll be fine.
watching again, guys. Appreciate everyone you guys subscribe if everyone checking out my videos. Hey, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn our notifications on. Until next time, YouTube. Let's get it.